All right, how's everyone? This is kind of a surprise live stream for tonight. It's actually October 4, 2021, around 9:40 or yeah 9:40 p.m. But this is my watch is actually advanced. So how are you there? And um, I hope when you see this video later, when I actually save it for publication, okay, after I go live, I hope you're all in great condition. There's so many things to watch on YouTube, uh, but if you come along and actually stay with me for a short while, I would be thankful for that. Especially that I actually did not promote this episode that much. Just thought of going live primarily because I've not been going live here in Hagbayon Channel, and I've only been publishing my videos every Saturday at 6 p.m. Yeah, recently this channel has been publishing content every Saturday at 6 p.m. I used to publish content every day at 6 p.m. But I changed it to twice a week uh, publication, okay, or bi-weekly publication, namely every Wednesday and Sunday. And then I actually changed it to every Saturday. There is some attack coming from the SKF group, particularly Inupa channel. So thanks for the attack. Thanks, Brazil Bautista. All right. Also thanks the Flying Running Chef too for the attack, for actually joining me. Guys, if you have time, you might wanna check the channels of his friends or joining us right now. Mm-hmm. Inupa, yeah, from Inupa, Minju Park from Inupa channel, Tamsakban po. Hope you guys are doing okay for tonight. No sound bed for me because my guitar is not working. I need to buy new strings for the guitar so I could actually just have some sound bed. But for now, no sound bed. All right. So nating dikit host. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. MMLS. So sa lahat ng nandito, coming from Minjo Park, coming from Inupa channel. So thank you for joining me as I go live for tonight. I've not been going live for quite a while. So as I've been saying, I've been publishing every Saturday at 6 p.m. recently. And there's one thing, I've been what? I've been scheduling my videos. In fact, I have videos scheduled for publication until June of 2022. That's the backlog. No, that's a backlog. The backlog of videos that we have here at Hagbayon Channel. There's one thing that I noticed though. I noticed that YouTube now publishes scheduled videos on schedule, but indicating the date of upload. So if you publish, for example, or if you schedule for publication a content, say for June 2022, When it comes out by that time, on June 2022, it will show, or it will indicate uh, the date of upload, which is, for example, October 4, 2021. So that's the new rule for YouTube, I guess. For those who like to schedule their videos, kindly check. Maybe you are experiencing a different thing, and I am experiencing a different thing. Maybe there's just something I need to adjust in my settings. But isn't it that when you schedule for publication a particular video, that video will come out as scheduled, but it will indicate what? It will indicate the date of publication as the date of said video and not the date of upload. So let's check our friends who've been joining us for this session. Flying Running Chef, okay, Wesley Bautista, Benny Tobias, thank you po. Kindly visit the channels of these friends that we have right now. I will also visit your channel, guys. Jinky, Relaxing Music. Mm-hmm. And yeah, okay. Our Minister Clan, Escape Inupa channel. There's also Robelin Alfaro. Yeah, thank you guys. So recently, there has been an increase in COVID-19 cases in Camarines Sur, so much that in Naga City right now is in modified ECQ. And for a while, the mayor of said city implemented kind of a lockdown, a weekend lockdown, Friday to Sunday lockdown, ECQ level. So that's what's happening in Naga City. Despite the campaign of the government to actually try to reach herd immunity via uh, massive vaccination, there's still a surge in cases. There's still a surge in cases. However, it's a good thing that many people are actually getting vaccinated, and inch by inch we are going to reach herd immunity if the trend actually persists. The trend actually persists. So there, apparently there is no connection between vaccination and the cases, because the vaccine actually will only prevent you from getting a severe case of COVID-19 or getting hospitalized, or will prevent you from dying from severe COVID-19, but it will still infect you, and it will still make you positive. It will still make you a carrier, although you will not, according to the experts, you are not likely to transmit the virus in large doses, in large loads. So you will not anymore be able to transmit it, you know as a huge viral load to other people, because you are vaccinated. So back to base, okay, no problem. So there, our friends are going to their base, back to base. Thank you, Manay, Enupa, Minju Park. So there, that's what's happening right now, and that means precaution pa rin. And I hope the government would, speed up vaccination process. I heard the president is actually planning to sign kind of a dictum or order or resolution approving vaccination for the rest of the population, or for the general population. It used to be just uh, what you call this, there's a calibration, A1, if frontliners, A2, senior citizens, A3, people with comorbidity, A4, I don't know what A4 is. I think A4 is people who are going out, working, OFW, etc. Now, there's now an order from the president that he's now approving vaccination for the general public. So, which is actually a good idea because I think we should not wait. We should not let the vaccine, expire. If someone is interested to get vaccinated, why not give him a job? If uh, if the vaccine is available, why not? Okay, so why not? But of course, apparently there's still a priority. You know, there's still a priority lane for senior citizens as A1. Uh, I know for frontliners as A1, senior citizens as A2, uh, people with comorbidities as A3, and other type of frontliners as A4. Workers. Um, what else? OFWs perhaps. So there. Okay. Nes Fargas, then thank you. Stay home down. Good vibes. Yeah. It pays to just not think too much about the current pandemic situation. Just do your precautions. Keep on practicing the protocols, and live with it. Let's live with the pandemic, with the virus. I think it's going to be here to stay. So many people are getting infected, but if you get vaccinated, if you practice protocols, the best way really is not just to get vaccinated, but also to practice protocols. And the government, I think, should be the model for this. Government, academic institutions, and other institutions. They should spearhead, the practice of serving protocols. So I've been hearing, yeah, Gamad vlog too. Thanks, bro, for coming. Tamsak host. Yeah, thanks. So that's it. Precaution pa rin. Herd immunity, I hope soon. And booster shots for those who have received their second dose. Booster shots later. Precautions. And if you can adopt a new lifestyle, you can stay away from the cities better. Okay, live in a farm, off-grid lifestyle better. So, in fact, that's what we have been trying to do uh, for the past days. All right, now let's go to something else, something related to our content here at Hagbayon Channel, which is the outdoors. I've been going, outdoors also recently. You'll see my videos coming up, camping videos. I actually have a video on my camping expedition right there at Mount Asog, quite near the Inorogan or the Sumagang Chapel. What else? And other cycling related videos. I, in fact, just will upload a video of my expedition at Mount Isarog using Japanese, a borrowed Japanese bike, mountain bike. I call it, well, people call it a retro bike because it's old model but still really good. So Panasonic, okay, it's a brand of that bike that I used. And also some things about our martial arts research. I've been, you know, getting in contact with some cimarrones, and perhaps if we can, I'm learning from them some Kali moves, but perhaps if we can, you know, considering our law on indigenous peoples, if we can get their permission so they could show us some basic Cimarron martial arts moves, then so much the better. But you know that we cannot compel them to actually allow us to be, you know, to take a video or footage and actually share it to the general public by virtue of their right as indigenous peoples in preserving their culture, particularly their FMA culture. I'm sure you've heard of NAS Daily and the issue with our venerable tattoo artist Wang Od. Right there. So for some research finds, you know that I like to hike and do research because as you know, I used to be in the academy and I used to be part of a research group at Ateneo de Naga University. So I'm merely, you know, continuing my work as a researcher, writer, and critic, cultural worker in a way. So, well, what to expect? I made a video on this particular item here, which is a katana inspired uh, Bicol blade, but it looks more like dab or a dab sword from Thailand. So pardon the noise because I'm in a very small space. So there. So it sounds good, huh? There. So that's when you unsheath the sword. It makes a particular sound. It's really reminds me of some gongs, you know, Himalayan gongs. Then another item that we will feature in the future, aside from there's something that I forgot to actually feature earlier. It's a tinalisay minasbad with tinalisay hill or sinagangan minasbad with tinalisay hill. But anyway, I'll just feature it. I'll show a picture of it or photo of it. This one is a lefty pinaldus or sinagangang minasbad saber pinaldus type. This is a lefty, okay, produced by for left-handers, produced by the Minasbad shop. Kindly check the Minasbad shop page on Facebook. So this is the sinagangan. I already polished and sharpened this. So you have to be careful with this one. Pinaldus. So the profile is called Pinaldus. For more information about the Bicol blade culture, you might want to check my earlier videos on the subject. I have lots of videos uploaded already about said subject. What else? I have here the binakla. The binakla, for those who are not aware, we call it binakla because the binasbad, as per Bicol blade parlance or culture, is a masculine blade, while the ginunting or the Bicol ginunting is actually a feminine blade. Now, if you combine the two and you have the body and scabbard and the hilt of the minasbad, sinagangan, while the blade profile is actually that of the ginunting, like this one, then you have bakla, binakla. It's called binakla. So this is quite old, you know, vintage. Sorry about that. So this is there, binakla. Really, really nice. Again, for more info about vehicle blades, you might want to check my earlier episode on the subject. What else? Well, there's a tracker knife here that I'm working on. I'm gonna be sharpening and polishing it. It's already very rusty, but this is not really a product of research, or just put it somewhere here. One curious item is this one. I already posted it on the Minasbad shop page, but the blade needs work. You don't think, with scabbard that is made of uh, barayong wood, blackened by age. This is a curious item because of the so-called postizo. Now, I've been hearing about this design from some of my subjects, or some of my responders during research and interviews on vehicle blades. I've been hearing about the so-called pinostizo. This is actually a Bicol Tenegre hilt, or Tenegre hilt. Um, but I have never really seen one with postizo, or bronze postizo. This is the first time to actually come across one. So got it from a friend of mine. Okay, so there, gonna work on the blade itself because I had it removed, ready for future, you know, engineering. One thing more that we will feature in this channel is, FMA, or Filipino Martial Arts apparel, particularly Cimarron apparel. I got this from a Cimarron friend. This is actually a necklace made of snake bone, but this is a small snake bone. There's even a slug. I don't know what caliber is this. Do you think this is a kind of a pangontra, which is actually a widespread belief here in the Philippines, kind of a charm, or a, item to ward off negative spirits or negative entities. So you actually wear it. You can turn this into a bracelet if you like. So we'll talk more about this in future episodes, or about the culture of the IPs, particularly the Cimarrones, in actually um, hunting, or cooking wild boar or baboy ramo, and hunting snake, or different species of snake, as part of their rituals or their culture. And me, as a researcher, uh, just lucky to have found a specimen of said culture for academic purposes and discussion. So there, not really a collector of these things, but just have to have a particular sample, or mm, specimen. So talking of other prepping items, I actually built a, a slingshot. This is made of carabao horn, and this is your traditional rubber band. So I hope this works when we actually bring it outdoors. Really nice to have when you're hiking. It will not kill an animal, but will actually ward off wild animals when you are actually outdoors hiking, etc. Yeah, cool. So, how are you faring in this episode? For those who will watch this later, when I upload it, or when I put it in my channel, I hope you you like, comment, or you subscribe because of this content. I hope you do. And there, that's for my research finds. So for this episode, we actually talked about the COVID situation here in Camarines Sur particularly. And we said that I think the government should spearhead the modeling aspect of practicing precautions and practicing protocols because people look up to government. If government officials or personnel don't themselves practice said protocols, then why would the people follow? So I also urge the academe and other venerable institutions in doing so. So vaccination plus precaution, not only vaccination. So people just you know say that, oh, the vaccines are not working because we have surge in cases. You see, as we said, even if you're vaccinated, you can still get infected, but you're not going to get sick. Really. Yeah. Ideally, you're not gonna get sick. You're not gonna get a severe case of COVID, and you are less likely to transmit a huge viral load to other people. Well, ideally, you are less likely to get infected, and you are less likely to infect others if you are vaccinated. Plus, if you are actually practicing precautions. So, see you some other time in our outdoors videos. Oh, we have power interruption. It's my lamp. It's my lamp again. So there. Thanks for joining me. It's been fun talking to you. And remember, the pen is mightier with a sword.